So it's time for some more ToneX stuff, and today I'm looking at this. Now this is the Joe Satriani amp vault, a whole bunch of amps from his live rig and from that he uses in his studio in ToneX. Yeah, that's what we're checking out today. I just want to make sure that everyone knows this is provided by AK Multimedia. So they gave me a copy of this. They're not paying me for the videos, but they gave me a copy of the sounds. So I guess this is what you would call sponsored, but just use your ears. Really, you can hear it, right? And you can also try it for free. Don't forget that any of this stuff you can try out for free. So it's €99. They always do sales though and stuff like that. So just check when it's for sale and try it. So what do you get? You get his live rig now, which is this third power amplification Dragon 100 amp. Which is that one, and that's what it looks like there. You also get a Marshall 6100 30th anniversary, vintage modern 410 or JVM 410. You get, it's not vintage modern, is it vintage modern? But it's not the actual vintage modern, but it's a JVM. Anyway, I don't know much about Marshall. You get a 69 Super Lead Plexi 100. You get a Fender 53 Tweed Deluxe, a Fender 57 Deluxe with Alnico Cream Celestion speakers. It's hand-wired too. You get a 68 Custom Pro Reverb, a 65 Princeton Reverb. You get some shots of stuff here. I guess that's when they captured it. You also get a 5150, a Soldano SLO 30, the EVH 5153, the stealth-looking one. You get the 5150 EL34 one. You've got a JC120, a Friedman small box combo, a custom Highwood 100, Wells amp, which is a Matt Wells. He made only 5 of those. It's a curious blend of Vox, Fender, and Marshall at around 35 watts. Interesting. I haven't tried this out yet, so this is a first for me as well. So you've got a Vox VBM1 mini combo and a PV Mini Colossal. Interesting, he had for a while, he had the PV JSX, was it the JSX? The Joe Satriani X model, which I guess he didn't particularly like. I used to work at a music shop when it was out. Now I wasn't a big fan of it, but these are the amps. These are what they look like. So that's what you get. And there's studio gear that was used and works on a pedal and plugin and blah blah blah. I'm going to use it in plugin form today in ToneX within Logic. So we're going to click on Signature Collection. We're going to click on Joe Satriani Amp Vault, and here it is. And I thought I'll do it by character. So we're going to start off with the cleans, go to the drives, and go to high gain. Now there's lots of them there, so I'm going to try and go through it fairly quickly, relatively quickly for me anyway. So to begin with the cleans anyway, I'm going to use this rather lovely Fender Aerodyne Special Telecaster. There's a full video for it up here. Now that goes via my impedance Strobostomp tuner, which is always on my desk, straight into the front of my Audient ID44 interface, and then straight into Logic with this. So there's no EQ, no post EQ, nothing. It's just what you hear is just straight direct recorded into Logic. Now, as for interfaces, I'm going into the DI input on my Audient ID44 interface. If you may be confused by the different inputs and different things, so you could have mic level, line level, instrument level, you could have impedance switches, you could have a DI in, all that sort of stuff. If that may be a little bit confusing to you, I did a video that you can watch up here, and I'll link to the description below as well, where I talk about the different inputs and how they end up with different sounds as well, depending on impedance and all that sort of stuff. So it may sound quite different. I mean, preamps and stuff within your interface make a difference too, but in that video, it may help with some of the terminology anyway. So this is now, let's just start off with the 30th 6100 clean in a lovely sort of, that looks like a dark blue sort of Tolex. So one if the 6100, if that's the vintage modern that came in a blue thing with the vintage modern thing written here, not the JVM, but the actual what said vintage modern. Anyway, so this is the sound. This is what it sounds like. That's a nice clean. Let's maybe now, just because of the power of ToneX now with more reverbs and delays and stuff, let's add some reverb. What about plate? I like plate reverb. quite like this. It's a nice clean. Usually cleans are very meh to me, but... I like this. This is a nice, very nice clean sound. Let's mark that as a favorite. First one already. JS5153, so I guess version 3, 5150, EL34. See, that's more on the meh side to me, and that was also... so yeah, when you go between presets, it keeps the settings on the amp. I mean, if you're not going between actual proper saved presets with effects and stuff, if you're just going through the captures, it remembers your where your gain settings was and all that sort of stuff. So this is definitely more of a meh. Okay, and then you double click and go back to where it was. Yeah. Let's move on. Silver Champion Clean. See, I like that too. I think the cleans are quite good on this, which you wouldn't expect from Satriani. There's a bit of a horn kind of sound to it. Joe's Freedom Clean. Joe CM Cleanish. See, this amp, I like clean. Oh no, this is Marshall JCM 2000. What was the first one? Yeah, that's the 30th anniversary. So the 6100, I don't know much about Marshall. Which one was the 6100? 2000. Oh yeah, 2K, yeah, 2000. 53 Tweed Clean. Let's put the gain back to... Sounds like a small amp. Wells amp. Wells amp? Ah, the Wells amp. Again, I mean, with some reverb, that might be nice. It compresses a bit more. Maybe give that a tick as well. Next, Silver Pro Clean. Colossal Mini Clean. Next one, 64 Deluxe Reverb Clean. See, I've got high hopes for something like that. Again, it's a lot more compressed. What I liked about the Marshall was it was less compressed. It felt less compressed. I guess I am cranking the gain and the volume just to get, but it's very quiet. Maybe instead of cranking the volume here, maybe I should turn the volume up on here, because it is... So much less compressed when you do it that way. So turning the volume up on the amp, it does give you tube compression or emulation of tube compression. Yep, let's tick that one. JSM Orange Clean. Let's turn the reverb off. And yeah, High Watt Clean. Most of the time, and again, except for that Marshall before, most of the time with cleans, I always feel like turning the gain up. This has an almost sort of, it almost feels less like a tube amp, more like a transistor amp, this one. It's very immediate. If that makes sense. Silver Pro Dirty. Oh, I like this. This is cool. Silver Pro Dirty, I like that. You gun it a little bit, maybe turn the bass down ever so slightly. Let's turn the reverb on as well. I like that one. Joe's Clean Jazz. Okay, JC120. Again, it just has this... And that shouldn't compress because it's a transistor amp. To me, that sounds almost like it's plugging your guitar straight into Logic. Let's go JS Dragon Clean, okay. Again, it kind of leaves me very meh. Yeah. I'll go with meh. Silver Lux Custom. See that instantly, like at the normal settings, it's louder, it's more present. I reckon that would be nice with a humbucker with a neck picker. Let's do, because this is a Fender amp, let's do the new spring reverb. If you want a nice clean amp as well, this sounds great. I like that. Beach Blonde. Yeah, no, not my thing. Like the sunnies, nice touch. Squares clean. Yeah, maybe on the bridge pickup more. It's got a lot of bass. Yeah, no, not my thing either. It looks good. That's a great looking amp. I mean, the picture of it. 5153. Meh, Silverlux Custom. Princeton Reverb Clean. No, I think I have my favorites in the clean. So that was a clean. Let's move on to drive. Let's do a little bit with the Tele and then get humbuckers out. Let's just see what they sound like. So this is the Super Elite 100, 71 Super Joe 100 Crunch. Pretty good. Actually, let's go back quickly and let's crank the gain and see what that does. That's great. I like that. Okay, that gets a tick from me. With the gain up. It needs to gain up, I think this. 64 Deluxe Reverb Dirty. I think they're good. So far, I'm really impressed with most of them. That's good too. They're good. I think they sound good. They're so far, maybe let's give that a tick as well. I quite like that. JS Dragon Plexi Gain. I like the Plexi amp better for the Plexi Gain. 5150 Crunch. Yeah, never been a big 5150 fan. The old PV one. Yeah, a bit too fizzy for my liking. Let's crank the gain just quickly. It has that fizz, that PV fizz I was never a huge fan of. Then you turn the presence down and then it kind of gets dark. Yeah. Not my thing. I mean, I'm sure lots of people like this, but not my thing. Princeton Reverb Dirty. Again, I can definitely see this for certain parts in song. It's actually maybe with the gain down a bit. It has that sort of funkiness, maybe a bit more top hands. Yeah, I mean, about others I probably like better, but so far, all up, I gotta say they sound really good. Is that drive? Maybe that's one where you need... Let's just try humbuckers from now on. Let's just see what happens. All right, humbuckers. So I'm going to use this guitar. This is my... I call it the VanderCaster. It's a parts guitar. There's a video for it up here with a body made by Dave at Vander Guitars, an old Carvin, or a Kiesel as it would be called now, neck that I had lying around for when I used to work for Carvin Australia, when it was Carvin back in the days. Some fantastic pickups, but Mr. Glenn's pickups in New Zealand. And this is the Cloud 9, and there's a video for it up here that you can watch. And I think one of the best trems, other than Jazzmaster trems, the Vega trem. Amazing trem. Really, really cool trem. And the Cloud 9 is a think Damasi Super Distortion, but maybe with a little bit more clarity, so it's quite a high output pickup, and this is a Tui in the neck. So same sound, actually. It was more clean than dirty to me, and the neck position sounds like this. Fan of this, and I don't think it should be in a drive section. Soul Dano 30 Crunch. Soul Dano. Okay, Soul Dano. Yeah, not my thing. Dirty Blonde. In all honesty, prefer a lot of this stuff with the single coils, but hand-wide Princeton Drive. Now that's quite nice. Next, Silverlux Custom. To me, they're definitely more single coil sounds. This is this humbucker split, so that's a full humbucker again. a bad sound though, but probably more single called Tweed Dirty. Squares Dirty. See, that's nice. I like that. That one I like. Let's put everything back to the middle and turn it to lay off. Wells Sense Overdrive. Wells amp. Again, it's sort of been a bit underwhelming, this amp. Not my thing. Dragon Plexi Bump. I don't know. Bit underwhelmed by the third power Dragon amp. So far, like, not my thing. Joe's Freedom Dirty. That's cool. I like that. Crank the game. See, often I find they get a lot of these gainy amps sometimes can get too thumpy. Got to turn the bass down a little bit to me, maybe mids. I mean, sounds great. That's an L card through just about everything. Oh, I've already marked it. Joe's Freedom Dirty. I like that one. The little Friedman small box combo. Blue channel on the 5150. I mean, that's a chugga chugga channel. Again, for me, too much. It muddies the bottom end. Even maybe the depth as well. See, already much tighter. I don't mind that, but I think there were better ones on there. depth in the middle. Brian May Vox. Again, I can see that it can be usable, but not necessarily for me. Silver Champion Dirty. See, that is nice. Maybe with some reverb. So reverb and delay. To me, again, much more of a single coil sound as opposed to humbucker sound, like a vintagey Fender on the edge of exploding. Definitely less if it coil splitted. Much more, yeah, I like it. Dragon Plexi. Just, I don't know, not into the third power Dragon. Dirty Jazz. That shouldn't be in a drive section. Silver Prince Dirt. So that's really exploding old Fender amp. No, I don't like that amp, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's, I don't know. Not my thing either, really. Colossal Mini Dirt. Yeah, not my thing either. High Watt Dirty. So again, I think this is more of a single coil amp. So if we go split the humbucker. Let's do both reverb and delay again. See, yeah, single coil amp to me for how I would use it. The 6100 Crunch. I like the clean. Oh, I got to turn the volume up. Let's turn the delay and reverb off. Sorry. I like the clean. Not a big fan of this. But maybe again. Actually, for neck pickup, single coil. See, neck pickup, single coil. Yes. Okay, high gain. We're moving on to high gain. So the 6100, same amp, high gain. Humbucker, let's check it out. Yeah, not my thing. Soldano. Again, I don't think I'm a huge Soldano fan because I've just never been a huge fan of any of the. I've never played a real one, but plugins, never a huge fan. Let's see if this I like it in high gain. Nope, I don't. Okay, JVM on the red KT88. Now that's cool. Get almost a bit too much, like this is depth kind of stuff. Like that one. Again, great sort of little cuts through when you're playing any kind of lead stuff on a track. Maybe turn the bass down a bit, bass and depth, because I find that with these 4x12s it's often too thumpy the way they record it. And for recordings, it's in a room it's great, but in a recording it doesn't quite work. Same amp, but with C83s. Is that, are they tubes? Is it? It's even more bottom endy. It's kind of the same sound with more bottom end. Yeah, well, I like the other one. JSM Red Overdrive. I like this amp. Has that Marshall fizz, but not too fizzy. I like that. That one, 5150 version 3 Stealth Red. I mean, again, I think this is a low tuning thing. Maybe let's come... Should we do low tuning? Let's do low tuning. So, this is an old Carvin CT6 of mine, which would be called Kiesel now. I don't know if this to make that type of guitar or not, but it's got two Fishman Fluence modern pickups in it, and we're in drop C tuning, just to see if that kind of amp works well with low tunings. too much bass for me. It's too thumpy. We need a bit more treble. You see, for low tunings, let's just say yes. No, this is... So I like that amp. Let's go both of them. Red Crunch. So far, I like them all with a low. Yeah, no, I don't like that one. That's cool. The high gain Marshall stuff sounds great. And I mean, I haven't done anything to it. A little bit bass and depth down. That sounds great. I like that. That's definitely Dragon Cascade Blue. See, after that Marshall sound before. It's even with treble up a little bit. Nah, not my thing. It's good, but I think the others were better. That for some reason reminds me of the Soundgarden. let's just do that as well. Oh, last two. Nah, don't like this amp. Sorry. 6L6 crunch. See, they sound Marshall ones sound great. Very quickly, let's do the last couple of little note tuning with just a normal humbucker guitar and standard tuning, just to see what they sound like. Alright, so to finish it off, I'm going to use this. I thought a different humbucker guitar, because why not? I'm going to use this, my Fender Elemental Jazzmaster, and there's a video for it up here, purely because it looks so gorgeous. Isn't it gorgeous? It's just lovely. Now, humbucker standard tuning, that same Red Crunch 6L6 sound, with everything centered again, all the controls sound such... They sound great. That's got that Marshall Fizz, the JSM 2000. That's probably my favorite, that one, the OD6L6. And then it's back to that, which is... If you want that scoop thing. Let's very quickly go right up the top and check out some of the clean sounds with humbuckers. So to me, it sounds alright, but definitely more of a humbucker sound. I mean, a single coil sound. That's nice. I think that's the one I said that would sound good with a humbucker neck pickup. It's maybe almost a bit dark. But I think that with a nice big plate. That's lovely. I mean, I could keep going on and on and on and on, but let's just leave it at that. So all up, I think it's a pretty good sounding pack. I do think maybe the cleans, it's up to taste, of course. To me, a lot of it works better with single coils. Maybe humbuckers, depending on what kind of sound you want with the neck pickup. The drives as well, to me, I preferred the drives when I was using the Tele as opposed to a humbucker guitar. But again, it's all personal taste. But all up, I think the high gain, the Marshall JVM sounds are awesome. Not a fan of his third power Dragon amp. It just doesn't do it for me, but it doesn't mean it may not do it for you. So don't forget with this stuff, you can try all this stuff out for free. You can download free versions of it and check them out. I'm not sure if it does the thing where it puts like white noise over it every once in a while, or the sound drops out, or it deletes itself after a certain amount of time. One of those, but you can try them out. Check it out, because I think there's some really, really good sounds in there. And tons of different things. There's a lot of different sounds on there, lots of different amps. Actually, surprisingly, a lot more vintage stuff than what I would expect from what I know of Joe Satriani. I don't know that much about Joe Satriani, in all honesty. I mean, I know some of the stuff, and but I've never been a huge Sach fan. But yeah, lots more kind of little Fender combo amps than I expected. To me, I expected. I mean, I used to work in a music shop, and I remember when the PVJSX used to come in with that sort of chrome. It looked great, but I wasn't a big fan of how it sounded. And we went to see G3 when it came to Australia, and it was, who was it? It was Satriani, Vai, and Petrucci, I think. And I think Portnoy, the drummer, Petrucci's drummer, got probably the biggest applause out of all of them when he came out. But yeah, I mean, and live, I wasn't a huge fan of such a sound live. What I'm getting at, I wasn't a huge fan of his sound live. I don't know much of him. I haven't listened to a huge amount of such stuff, but I do appreciate what he does, and I know he has done a lot. But yeah, to me, from what I think of Satriani to what is in here, I think lots more vintage sounding stuff than I thought there would be. Anyway, I'm going to put a playlist up at the end, and I'm going to put it in the description below as well, with all the signature collections that I've done. I think I've done all of them except for Sweetwater. I'm going to do that shortly. Yeah, other than that, let me know if there's anything in particular you want me to do. Any IK Multimedia stuff, I've pretty much got access to anything I want from IK Multimedia. They give me stuff. They don't pay me for stuff. They just, if I want to check something out, they give it to me for free, whether the video or not. They gave me this ages ago, and it took forever to do this video because I've got other stuff to do, but I did the video now. Yeah, so playlist with all the collection stuff here. Check it out. Big thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.